Hi beautiful gems, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So if you clicked on this reading, or if you're here at this reading, then this reading is meant for you. The messages in here are for you. I asked the universe before the reading to please let this reading find those who need it the most. And I wanted to ask today, what is the highest potential of your life? So if you, didn't have fears holding you back, limitations, blocks, trauma, all of that, what could be the highest potential of your life? What is it that you could achieve? Who is it that you could become? What could your life be? And I recommend using this video or reading as even like a manifestation, as a way to manifest that, like if this is a life that you would really love to live, then, connecting with it emotionally and just feeling through the whole reading. So let's just see. We have taking risks, adventures, what is the highest potential? We have number 43 with giveaway ceremony release. And we have 29 with storyteller expansion. And then I'm going to pull a couple cards from here. Okay, so we'll just start with this and then we'll pull some tarot cards. But this is a version of reality that you can have, that you can live, that you can create, that you can manifest. So your highest potential in this life, your highest potential for your life is a life of adventure, a life where you're taking risks and free to express yourself creatively, freely. You could be a storyteller. So you could be somebody who is really good with words and sharing their life story, maybe writing a book about your life story, or even starting a YouTube channel talking about your life, or a podcast, or sharing your life and stories and wisdom and thoughts and depth and soul, through music or through poetry or through, just like words in some way. Okay, so you are meant to, I feel like, inspire other people. And your highest potential is a version of you where you don't give a fuck, where you don't wait for people's permission to do something. You really do just like follow that calling in your soul. You are a bit more impulsive, I guess. You don't like overthink situations and kind of over obsessed to a point where now your ego has come up with reasons for why you shouldn't do something. You are free, you are more limitless, and you are taking action much quicker without overthinking and diving into the things that you believe in and that you want to do before fear gets a chance to like stop you and tell you why this is a horrible idea. You're free. I'm just sensing like you're really, really free. This is the highest potential of your life. And we have adventures at the bottom here. We have courage. So you are very courageous. You've gotten in touch with your inner power. You're brave. You take action. And you're living a very adventurous life. Like you're traveling all around the world. You're going to see exotic places, waterfalls, lush gardens. We have the garden at the bottom, so maybe that's something that's really important to you, is nature, connecting with nature, seeing the beauty of the world. This is maybe something you've always wanted to do. The highest potential of your life is you being able to see the world and all of the beauty that it has to offer and tell your stories. So maybe even being like a travel blogger. and share your stories and your life experiences from all of the places that you've visited, all of the different people that you've met, the different cultures that you've experienced, the epiphanies that you had, the perspectives, you know, all of that. It's like sharing that with other people and having the courage to do so. Because I'm seeing that this like upgraded version of your life is one where you have released, like giveaway ceremony. Okay, so you were given away, you have released these heavier energies that hold you back, that maybe now hold you back in life and control and dictate kind of like your path forward and the decisions that you make. This new reality is one where you just follow what it is that you desire and that makes you happy and that calls your soul, and you just go for it because you're no longer attached. You're no longer like attached to judgment, to people's opinions. Not like you're completely free of like what people think, but it's like you're no longer letting it define who you are, or you're no longer letting it dictate your path in life. Okay, like I said, there's like this freedom where like I just want to take risks, I just want to go see, I just want to go do, you know, like what I want to do. You're also very much in your sexual energy, very sexy and very confident in yourself, no matter how you look, no matter any of that. It's like it's your energy that's very sexy and attractive and magnetic. And it's not just to other people, you know, attracting love and partners and things like that, but it's like to just attracting abundance, attracting all the things in life, because you are vibrating at this like very magnetic level. Like your aura is just very magnetic, and you are confident in yourself, you believe in yourself, you're in touch with your power. There's also love here, so sexuality and love. So I feel like you're in love, okay, but not just in love with another person, you're like in love with life. You're in love with your life. The highest potential of your life is you being in love with whatever it is that you're doing, with who you are, with how you look, with the stories that you have to share, with maybe what you're doing creatively. Like I'm seeing very creative energy here, and you're storyteller. So even if it's not like professionally or like you have like a social media thing, it's just like with the people that you meet, I'm seeing you guys like sit around like a campfire and you're just sharing all of the stories of your life, that like the things that you've gone through, the things that you've experienced, the people that you've met, the different perspectives. You know, I'm seeing like Sagittarius energy where you just like have to share all the wisdom of your travels. And oftentimes people who are well-traveled, they have a lot of perspective, right? Like they're not one-dimensional. They're very like multifaceted. They're very interesting people because they just, you know, they've been around the world, and the world and, you know, different countries function in different ways. They live life differently. They have a different pace of life. They have a different culture. They have a different belief system. And you, having had experienced all of that, you really bring like a refreshing and enlightening perspective. And I'm seeing people listening to you talking about this and sharing your stories. And like listening, you know, to the wisdom and listening to the insights that you have gained. And you might even like try to, like I said, like make this into something more, like write a book or write songs or create music or write poetry. Make it more solid, you know, so that people can access it whenever they want. Maybe like starting a podcast or something, or just doing something more creative that I can't even think of, like of how you would tell stories. Just feel like you're a really good storyteller. Maybe you become a speaker or something, or you do like a TED Talk. Yeah, but there's love. Like there's just love surrounding you, and you are in love with your life. You're in love with your, let's get some tarot cards to put under this. I'm curious about all of this energy here, but you're just, you're in a really high vibration. Your highest potential is that you are vibrating from a place of love. So what is this taking risks energy? For their highest potential for their life. We have the Page of Wands. There it is. You're just like, ooh, what's the next thing that I want to experience? What's the next action that I want to take? You're like solely responding to the fire in your soul. You're not overthinking it. You're not, I'm seeing you limitless. So I'm seeing that you have financial abundance so that you're able to do this. You're able to kind of like on a whim do whatever it is that you want to do because you have the backing, the financial backing to do it. And if you don't, I feel like it just works out for you. Like because you're so like moving, with the flow and just kind of following your passion, things align for you. It's kind of like Jack from Titanic, right? He was poor, but he was doing all the things in life that he wanted to do because things just worked out for him because he was in the right energy. So that could be like the way that you're going to be operating. It just, things are just going to align and work out for you. And you're just following the sun. This is so perfect. I just love it when tarot just aligns perfectly. Like we literally have the card release with the devil under. Like it's so perfect because that is the perfect thing to release, to have your justice, to have your balance, your harmony. Look, the death card at the bottom. You're in your perfect life, your ideal life, the highest potential for your life and what you can be, who you can be, what your life can be. Is you're no longer encaged, okay? You're no longer imprisoned. Like this devil no longer has a hold over you in whatever way. Like that could be an addiction that you have. That could be an attachment to a person. That could be just attachment to certain thoughts that you have about yourself or insecurities, or it could be just like a pattern that you have that you want to break, but you can't. There's like freedom. There's freedom from this engagement, whatever that is for you. It's you released it. Like the highest potential is you actually release this. So whatever it is that you think that you have in life that you're like, fuck, like I'm never going to be able to let this go. This is never going to be something that I get rid of. Like you think you're cursed, or you think like this is just destined to be in your life. No, it's not. Part of your destiny is that this thing is no longer part of your reality. That thing that really weighs you down, like really you have to tune in with yourself and ask yourself, what is that thing that's haunted you? Whatever that is for you, that you just can't quite seem to like why is this always a block for me? That thing, you're freeing yourself. It's not a part of your life. It's not a part of your destiny. It's not a part of your future. I also feel like your stories are going to help other people expand their consciousness, their awareness, the possibilities that they have for their life. You could be very inspiring. The sun, look at that. Look again, like perfect alignment. I feel like this is going to be your life. Everything just aligns perfectly. A lot of like little things coming into place, falling into place, stars aligning, synchronicities left and right. We have the sun, which is literally expansion. It is freaking the sun. It is the biggest thing that we have in the sky. It is the most powerful thing. I feel like the highest potential of your life is you're expanding into like the happiest version of yourself. You're just fulfilled. You're fulfilled. You're happy. You're emotionally fulfilled. And you're sharing it with other people. Like, you're sharing it with your friends, your soulmate, whoever, just your soul tribe. You're sharing it with other people. But you're also connecting with life. You're also connecting with everything that exists. The fish, the turtle, plant life, animal life. It's like you just feel so connected to life, to nature. I think like you really are the type of person that's like really thrives in nature. You feel really recharged and rejuvenated when you're outdoors. Especially like more exotic places I'm seeing for you. Like we see parrots here, waterfalls, the jungle. We're seeing like coral reef and like these exotic fish and turtles swimming in the water. So maybe more tropical landscapes really call to you. That could be some sunny places where you're gonna live somewhere sunny, somewhere where it's just like more exotic. What is this Two of Pentacles? This sword, it looks like you're putting down the swords. You're not fighting anymore. You're done fighting. You're done fighting with life. You're done fighting with people. It's done. Like the battle is over is what I'm getting. The battle is over. You have fought the battle. You won the battle. You won the war. You won your own war. But it's not even like you won. You don't even care about winning. You're like, I don't want to fight anymore. And you don't. Like, life is not a fight. Like, life is not a struggle anymore. You don't have to fight to have the things you want. You don't have to fight to be recognized, to be, to attract someone, like sexuality, right? Like, you don't have to fight to, like, be in this, like, energy where, people are going to respond to you. So you just are. You just exist. And you're no longer manipulating life and people, to get what you want and trying to control everything. You're like, I'm good. I'm just going to embody this divine energy. And I feel like you start to have, you have a lot of options for how to make money. Like, your highest potential of your life is like you have many different ways to make money. Like, it's not just one source of income. It's like this, and this. I'm kind of seeing you like traveling the world and being like making money remotely, or somehow making it so that you can make money at the places that you're visiting, like a little bit here, a little bit there, like this little side job, that side job, but like you're happy doing it. Like I said, things just kind of align for you. So you get by and you're able to live this like kind of like nomadic life. This life of travel, this life of ease, this life of harmony and happiness and joy and connection with nature, like connection with earth, connection with wildlife, water, a lot of water. Playing a lot more. Oh my God. Well, for love, we have the Star and the Lovers. This is like your wish come true relationship. The highest potential of your life is that you are in your dream relationship, a dream soulmate relationship, but almost like it's you, like, as well. Okay, so hear me out. So what I'm seeing here is like you are at a point in your life where you have become your own soulmate. I know this sounds like cheesy and cliche, whatever, but like it's like you have become your own best friend. You have become your own like biggest fan, like biggest supporter. Like you truly love yourself, like genuinely, like you are there for yourself. You don't abandon yourself. You don't neglect yourself. You just, you show up for yourself. Like you have like such a solid connection with you. Okay. Right? She's looking in the mirror. So it's like you look in the mirror and you're happy with what is looking back. You're finally happy to see what looks back at you, which is you. You're happy. You're satisfied. You're even intrigued. You're like, who are you? Like, so just like constantly learning yourself and deepening the connection that you have with yourself, deepening the connection that you have with you, your soul. And I feel like through this journey of self-love and truly connecting with yourself as like the love of your life, you actually find the love of your life. You actually find this manifested in another human form. And this person might be very similar to you and a mirror to you, right? So like they will hold up a mirror. But if you don't like yourself, then you won't like what you see in the mirror. That's like the whole point here, and the whole lesson is like, if you look in the mirror and you're happy with what you see because you have released this devil energy, and you've learned to truly like love yourself and honor yourself and appreciate yourself, then the person that comes into your life, your soulmate, who's going to be you kind of in a different form, you're not going to be triggered by that person, and you're not going to, you know, project your stuff onto them, because you love them, because you love yourself, and what you see in them is also you. So it's healthy. It's like a very healthy, beautiful relationship. And another message that I'm getting is like, because you've connected so much, like a lot of times when we're craving a soulmate in life, it's not really another person that we're craving. We're craving connection with God. We're craving connection with the universe. That's what is missing essentially. It's like oneness with God. Okay, God, like the universe, the divine, like whatever word you want to use. It's essentially like craving oneness with your soul, like coming home to your soul. And we crave this soulmate because we want to find that connection with another person. We're like, oh, I crave this deep, deep connection with another. I just want to have that. But what we're really craving is that deep connection with ourselves and the universe. But we just project it outward and think it's like in the form of another person. So we obsess over finding our soulmate, and we think like this will solve all of our problems, because if I find this person that just sees me and they get me and we connect on a soul level, like everything's going to be fine. But it's you're missing yourself. So I feel that your highest potential of your life is like, you have found yourself. You have connected and become one with yourself. You have found yourself as your own soulmate. You found that missing piece in you, through you. And it'll never go away. It'll never go away. Like, you'll always have it. You'll always have you, that connection with you, that soulmate connection with yourself. And this is what allows you to call in a soulmate in the physical form. Like another person who's now a mirror to you, who's a mirror to that connection you have with yourself, is now mirroring that connection like through another person. So that is the beauty. That is your beautiful, beautiful life. Like this looks very wholesome, and it just seems like you're content, like you're happy. And it's not even about money, because there's not even a lot about money coming through. And it's almost like money doesn't matter. It just happens. Like money just happens. I don't see a lot of pentacles here. It's more you just like being happy and inspiring and enjoying and being in love, you know? So let's just ask about that. What is money looking like? Oh my gosh, we have the Empress at the bottom here the whole time. What is your money situation looking like in this highest potential of your life? You're not really focused on money. Money's like not important to you. And the only people that can say money's not important to them are people who aren't struggling for money. So either you're rich and money's just not a concern anymore, because you just have it. It just is there. And you're like, I don't really care anymore because I've just made it, and it's not like a thing for you. Or it just, again, like, you're not concerned about money because you're living like maybe like even a more simple life, and you don't need as much, and so you don't need that much money, and you can just do a few side jobs and then be content. Take which one resonates. This is your reality, your future. You can manifest whichever path, but it's like you're not that concerned with it. Yeah, it's just not on your radar. What's on your radar? I think money would always cause a lot of fear for you, a lot of like disappointment, and like being overly concerned about making money. It just never really worked out for you. It created anxiety. So you're more just like, I just want to do what I love. I want to do what makes me happy. And because of that, like you're just taken care of. I can't quite put my finger on it, but you're fine. Like you're financially set. Like there are no stresses financially. You're content, and it's not a concern. Money's not a concern. So I don't even know. Maybe you could be rich, but it's like, I don't really care. Or maybe you don't have a lot of money, but you still have all of your needs met. and you live a really freaking beautiful, comfortable life. So it's just, yeah. You're also just maybe more grateful and appreciative of like the little things. Yeah, so that is what I have for you. That is the highest potential of your life. So go ahead and claim that message. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that resonates with you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I will leave the links to all of that below, as well as my digital products and my candles, my manifestation candles. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.